everybody! Get it on! Got you stuck off the realness.
Southside Jamaica, Queens, you heard?
And we go a little something like this.
What's going on?
Nothing much. Brought you all a gift.
Okay.
This is
Nice.
the Black Geisha.
Yes.
I don't think Stunner can read, but we're going to go with it.
We're going to give him one, though.
Yeah.
Black
I'm gonna
Geisha.
give
Now, what does this stand for?
That's a great question. Black Geisha is, black comes from just being African American, who the main character is, and Geisha is a Japanese word which means art of entertaining.
Okay.
And in this case, and in the Japanese culture, it's the art of entertaining men. So that's the word and the phrase that best summed up her life and described the journey she was on.
So Geisha is about entertaining men in Japanese.
Yes.
So if I go to one of those massage parlors, I'm like, Geisha. They're going to know what I want to do.
You can try.
Okay. So what's the book about?
This is about a young woman's sexual journey. She starts off as a devout Jehovah's Witness as a young girl. She's molested at the age of 7.
Wow.
And then she finds herself losing religion, losing the relationship she has with her parents, and trying to find herself and that orgasm. So,
Wow.
Really?
That's serious
yeah,
right there.
so she finds herself
Do
in
a
a
lot
world.
of research?
It's partially based on a true story. So there was some research done. But
Not you, right? Or someone else?
it's partially based on my life, yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
what's up.
So there goes my next question about your
Everybody's quiet
inspiration.
right now. Like,
But I read in your bio that you also do children's books.
Yeah, so I have a children's
You have a
series
background.
coming out. It's the Miss Meanie series, and it is children's books. It's for the younger elementary
So you
crowd.
catering to everybody. I like that.
Yeah.
Where can you get the kids' books that you write too?
Where can you get those?
Yeah.
Those are not out yet.
Okay.
So they're.
You got a strategy
You went
right
for your
now.
first
Okay.
book. She,
That's what I finished. That's what I accomplished and felt really good about.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm excited.
So what is it? Is it? Any, I know it has to have a happy ending. You know what I mean, quote unquote. Not it has to because you're on the couch right now. You know, you're looking like, you know.
Like she made the achievement.
I mean, not even made the achievement, but accomplished something, man. A female that wrote a book, you know, that definitely accomplished. You got to give it up for that, you know.
Exactly. Thank you. It has an ending for sure, but you know, like life sometimes doesn't have a happy ending, or sometimes there is no closure, or it's left open. So you'll have to read it and see where the character goes.
How much real? How much real is this book? Like, is it like real, and then you added on like different stuff for people to.
So
read?
some parts are 100% true.
Yeah.
Some parts are 100% not true, and then there's some things in the middle where it's just an embellishment of things that really happen. But for every person who reads it, it's true for them or not true for them, and they relate to the story or the character in their own way.
So can you tell our viewers and all the Twitterers out there and people in London why would they want to buy this book?
The book is a great read. It's an easy read, and because it's based on a true story, there's a lot of reality to it, and so people find themselves captivated by it, relating to it, and really just devouring it.
Oh wow, devouring it. That means like they're gonna read this whole book.
Most people finish it in about 2 days.
For a new author, let's say somebody trying to get into the game, what advice would you give for them to find like a publishing outlet? Like what steps do they have to take to actually get a book out?
Book
like
on the shelves,
what you have.
The very traditional way is to get a literary agent who will then get a publishing house for you. And then the non-traditional way, which is becoming very popular now, is self-publishing.
Okay.
And then there are companies, you don't have to like haul everything to the printer and get it printed page by page, but there are companies out there that will help you market, promote, design, format, and everything like that. So.
All right. Sounds good.
Wow, that's crazy. I want to ask you something about this book. What made you just want to get up and just start writing this book? Like, hey, I'm just going to write a book.
Inspiration behind it?
I've always been a writer. I've written poetry and essays from young, won contests like that. And every time I sat down to write a book, I'd be like 16 pages in and be like, whoo, I'm done. Beginning, middle, end.
Wow.
So finally I said, no, you have to write a book. You have to do it. And so I sat down the beginning of 2007. And just wrote 5 months every day straight. And this is what came out of me. And it was some days I was writing and it wasn't even me. I don't even know what was coming or where it was coming from. But I was like, this is good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but it took me 3 years to finally get it published. So I would just say for anyone who wants to write, you know, keep writing. Don't let it discourage you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you know, just keep moving.
What if
Wow.
you saw like somebody? Because in New York, I don't know, they have like the people who sell books on the streets. Is that bootlegging?
No, they
Technically.
actually
I don't know.
Yeah.
they do have a contract with the author. They have to get a lot of times go
Vendors,
through
so
a
they're vendors.
bookstore or something like that. So
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Just want to make sure you protect.
No,
it.
I would
Kai.
love to see my book
Had
on
to kick a
all of
couple
the New
stands
York City
over.
street
Yeah, why
vendors.
not? Kai, you had to ask something.
You said that this book is based a lot off of you, and I'm assuming the geisha part might not be exactly, you know, the part that's about you. So what made you take it into that, you know, in that
Direction.
lane, into that direction?
Well, the only part of Geisha that's not about me, I think, is the fact that I'm not Japanese. But the life that, well, not about me, Julie. The life that Julie is living in this story.
If that's your real name.
Yeah, she's a swing party hostess. She's involved in the in the
swing
underground world
parties.
of sex,
Crazy.
drugs, and money. You know,
Wow.
and so she is very much
Been
like a
one of
geisha.
those swing parties, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, wow. So this is like a very exciting book, man. I
out.
can't wait to read it. Julie becomes a sex party hostess and all that. Do you got a Twitter and a website or, you know, any shout outs?
Absolutely. You can visit my website at www.blackgeisha.com.
Black Geisha.
You can read an excerpt more about the author or order online. You can also follow Rachel Blaze at Twitter or find me on Facebook.
That's
All
crazy
right.
right there, man. I want y'all to get this new book, Black Geisha. You know, it's real hot. You know what I'm saying? It's steamy, and I'm gonna read it. Kai's
Give
gonna
us
read
some
it.
feedback.
Hopefully, Stunner's gonna read his, and you know, we're gonna get into
Give it
it.
up for Rachel Blaze, guys.
Let's go.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.